Hello guys, thank you here, and we're back with some more Doll's Nest walkthrough, the Contemporary Edition. So today we are going to go ahead and try to move on here to the Accumulation Zone. Last time we were doing this, we did all the Great Forests, but we didn't defeat the boss just yet because, well, there's something we need to do in the Accumulation Zone before we get to do that. So anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get into the Accumulation Zone. So anywho, yeah, the goal for this episode is to essentially get through all of the Accumulation Zone. We might fight the boss, but that's going to depend on whether or not we have the time for it, and hopefully we will. But anyways, yeah, for this area, I'm going to try to go pretty fast through this, so yeah, if you're watching this, do try to keep up. I'll try to slow it down here and there, but yeah, for the most part, we're going to be rushing this. So anyways, yeah, I decided to get that node tree already. So yeah, that's already been taken care of. So yeah, with that out of the way, there's still a couple things we need to do. First of all, let's go down this way. Down this corridor. And this way. Oh, and by the way, I decided to level up the quest. Submachine gun. Yeah, if you're going to be doing this with me, do be sure to actually try to get the quest with you, or bring the quest with you, because yeah, the quest is going to come in pretty handy. And also, I decided to bring the javelin with me, aka the compress gun we picked up first episode. But anywho, we got an NPC over here. Let's go ahead and talk to Gilli Vell the Wanderer, or rather, Gilli Vell the Wanderer.
妙な匂いだ。貴様、種子か。まだ残っていたとはな。うせろ。この仮想に貴様の求めるものはない。異形と亡骸と亡骸あさりがいるだけだ。うせろと言ったぞ。主はなくとも。貴様にはまだ義務があるのだろう。ならばそれをなせ。これをやる。種子の亡骸あさりなど真っ平だ。それを持ってうせろ。私は行く。ついてくるなよ。
Writhing pest. Yeah, by the way, I should probably mention this before we move, but I managed to pick up some more writhing pest from Yo-Yo, so yeah. Just to actually prepare a little bit earlier, I do recommend going back to the Decayed Brew Chamber and buying a bunch of writhing pest from my Yo-Yo, because yeah, a lot of the enemies here are going to try to cause a corrosion on you. Or they're going to try to debuff corrosion on you, that is. So yeah, best way to get rid of corrosion, that's it. Best way to get rid of corrosion is to just pop some writhing pest. Like if you get corroded, just pop this on top of yourself, and you should be fine, more or less. We're gonna get more writhing pests as we keep moving along in this area. But for now, yeah, just remember that you have these, and also while I'm at it, let's see, what else can I use or bring with me? I think smoke grenade might come in handy. Possibly. Oh, we'll just have some smoke grenade on our hand, just in case. So anywho. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and run it like this. And she doesn't have anything else to say, as you can see. So anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and keep moving on. Oh yeah, and by the way, there is a shortcut right past Gilli over there, but we can't open it. So yeah, don't bother with the shortcut. Let's keep moving. Also, yeah, we're also going to be doing some doubling back here. I'm going to be running the Tropions for a little while, but afterwards we're going to try to see if we can't make our way back here, just to get something a little bit better. So anywho, let's go ahead and pick this up, and well, unfortunately there's a nymph over here. Remember to press F in the comments if you see a dead nymph, and also, by the way, I would appreciate it if you guys would like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Doing that would mean a lot to me and keep me going. So anyways. Rupturing knife. Rupturing knife essentially just causes just take a look at it. Inventory. Saw resources. So, rupturing knife is a knife that deals damage and inflicts bleeding. So it's 5 knives at once, kind of like the throwing knives, except it causes bleeding. Bleeding in of itself is kind of okay, but the whole reason why it would cause bleeding is the upfront damage it causes when an enemy gets debuffed by bleeding. But anywho. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. These guys try to avoid getting hit by, as you can see, his attack is causing corrosion on me. Oh. I'll have to be careful if they start running around like this. Let's see if I can't. Yeah, normally. Be careful if they start running around like this, these enemies. If they start running around like that, just back away. They try to take them out for a distance. Out behind. Yep. Got some of our stuff back. Yeah, the whole reason why I'm carrying this kind of stuff is, well, yeah, we're going to be expecting a lot of long-range stuff to happen pretty soon. Around you. There's stuff back again. Stuff back again, ×2. Yeah, as usual, try to kill enemies from behind if you can, because killing enemies from behind will actually cause them to drop PP for you, which will help you out in the long run. Let's see here. Let's rush you. There's an enemy right over there, so be careful. As you can see. And as you can also see, yeah. Plus, it's a pretty strong submachine gun. If anything, I do recommend throwing points into the class. Like, it might not have the highest ammo capacity, but it's still the best gun you can have at this point. Or one of the best guns you can have. There's the arrowhead as well, but the arrowhead is a little bit better on BP than it is on damage. More writhing pest. Alright, as you can see up there, there's the 9 up there that we do want. So let's go ahead and go this way. I'll grab that item and then sort of double back for some more stuff. If anything, the trapdoors we're using right now, they're not too particularly good at preventing corrosion buildup. Doing kill you. Yep, just got him in time. Yeah, we'll be going up. That guy's running. There's not run that way. Ever. But anywho. Yeah, we'll be going that way pretty soon. We just need to get this item. Or this item, then the other item. And grab the graphite bud. Graphite bud, that's gonna raise one of your weapons up to level 3. If you get past the, or if you get the level 2 first, that is. Anyways, just stand right in between these 2 holes right here, and then just jump. All right, as soon as you start go down a little bit, just do that, and then you're over here. Yeah. Make sure you have something like the trapdoor, like something like pretty good jumping, pretty good forward boost. I don't recommend using rocket shoes to get that item. Or using wheeled frames to get that. If anything, you're kind of better off using either versatile frames like the trapdoors or flying frames like the power gun or something similar. I'll make it actually pretty easy to get that. And yeah, we're gonna head back quickly and try to change out our legs there because yeah, unfortunately our legs isn't very good for this place. We're more likely to get corroded. We continue on with these legs, so let's go ahead and change these out. So anyways, as you can see here, this is pretty much all my gear. We're going to be sticking with the trapdoors as our headset module. This we're going to change to... let's see here. What has the highest? It's you. Alright. We'll be going with the cow rugs as well. My favorite legs. Trapines we're gonna be sticking with. Coward Hanger we're gonna be sticking with as well because these are actually just rad. We'll stick with the Trapines here. Well, actually, yeah, I'll just stick with the Trapine. Well, we could run the Doms as well. You know what? Let's go ahead and run the Doms. We can do it. We can carry it. We'll be sticking with the Javelin as well. We kind of don't need anything else here. And we'll be sticking with the Classic. The Classic is going to come in real handy for this place. And we'll be sticking with the usual back weapons. So anywho, yep, that's going to be essentially what we're going to be running it with for a while. If you want to know where to get these weapons, feel free to go back and check out episode 2 of my walkthrough. The second episode is just me going through the Great Forest and showing you guys where to get some of these weapons and the utility modules. But anywho, just sure keep moving. And we're trying to hurry this up as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible. Not sure if I want to skip these guys. No, I think I'll be safe and try to kill them. You. Got you. Wasn't able to get the PP off of you, but that's okay. I think there should be like more, oh. Damn, missed me terribly. Alright. Risky. Yo. So stopping you up a little bit. You. And sure. Actually, did I grab the down there? I think I did. Yep, I did. Okay. Let me go ahead and reload some of my guns here. We're gonna have to fight through this guy as well. Up front. Care of you. Care of you too. You. And Alright. Probably tell you guys this while we're going up there, but there is going to be like an enemy up there that spawns more enemies. The enemies are sort of invisible, but it's possible to figure out like where they are. And we're actually showing you like where exactly yeah, they are, but yeah, just do be careful about like where you're about to go up against. Right, well. Okay, a little bit. If you care about these snipers, they do tend to hurt a lot. There should be like an enemy like right back there. Kill this guy first. And then try to get to him. As you can see, some of his mates are coming through. The enemy's like all the way back there, but there's quite a bit of things we need to get through in order to get to him. So yeah, we're not gonna go down there just yet. Let's take another path. Yeah, those enemies are gonna start chasing after us. If they get close, though, we'll just shoot them. The class. If anything, the class is the whole reason why we or rather, those enemies are the whole reason why we brought the class. Yeah, they're a little bit annoying to deal with, but if you have the clutch, you should be fine. Bring our type weapons. Backing up. You like that? Never mind. You can see there's some enemies. Trying to get to us there. Got that. And there are in here. Grab this quickly for the E1 emission grenades. We're going to not fight those guys and actually drop down here. They're gonna flank the sniper. After that, we're gonna try to drop down and try to get everything. And we'll deal with them too. Yo. Those guys are running through. Alright. The enemy's like right down there. As you can see from the enemy turret. Just randomly spawning from there. Yeah, you can see, yeah, you see these little wisps over here? This is the enemy. Also tries to sort of flash a little bit when he gets hit. So yeah, do keep an eye out for the enemy sort of flashing a little bit. Also try to use these enemies to actually friendly fire each other, but again, do be careful. And I have lost my shield. As you can see, this place is kind of dangerous for a newcomer. Luckily, we're able to survive this with our what do you call it? Our Cal Rogs here. Let me go ahead and pop some writhing pests here. But yeah, this place pretty dangerous in of itself. But yeah, if this place is a little bit too tough, well, you could try the whatchamacallit. But yeah, the upturned forest. It's like off to the left of the great forest tree when you're facing it. Yeah, feel free to go that way if this place might be a little bit too tough for you. The enemy there are a little bit more manageable, but yeah, do take care about finding the boss. The boss in that area is a little bit tough, or tougher than most bosses, I would say. But anywho. Clear view. But yeah, there's the only reason why you would bring the Calrogs with you. The only reason why I was able to survive all of that is because the Calrogs are simply that tanky. Bionic parts here. Now, as for the whole repairing agent thing, don't be too worried about that. You'll get more repairing agents later. You guys fight each other. I don't think I can hit you from here. Moving. Yep, I like it with that one. Got some more writhing pass over here. As you can see, we're getting plenty of writhing pass. We go through this area. And one thing I should probably mention about wheel frames as well. Your brakes on this are kind of bad, like pretty bad. Oh. All right, no, I'm gonna have to rush you. Here as well. Grab that. We're taking quite a bit of damage here, but all right then. Well, let's go over here. Unfortunately, it's kind of an uphill battle when you're going up to this place. Yeah, you don't really have much of a choice but to go here. You could probably like, sorry, voice crack. You could probably just jump up here with rocket shoes, but unfortunately, I feel like rocket shoes are gonna be all that good in general. Like, I don't know, in a way, it's pretty good for mobility, but at the same time, I don't know, your jump kind of gets hindered a bit. Quite a bit. Also, you know what? Better just pop another one just in case, because I feel like we might be running into some more repairing agents here. Some more. That's kind of remind me of Atlas, by the way. And I know this is going to kind of date the recording here, but if anyone's actually expecting me to do some more Atlas in the future, it's going to be a while because I'm kind of taking a break from Atlas. I don't think I'm going to be playing that, rather streaming that game until like they finish like one of the classes for that game. Then I'll probably go back to streaming it. But anyways, thoughts got kind of jumbled up a little bit there because I'm trying to figure out what to do first. Keep talking to you guys or grab these items. I'll let you grab these items. Palladium seeds. Yeah, you're on a weird angle. There we go. Okay, I think. Yep, this is repairing agent and alright, parts. Rip and rip. Alright, I think that should be just about everything, I believe. Let me just do a quick scan of the area here. I thought we'd be going a little bit faster, but yeah, unfortunately we kind of got hampered a bit. So anyway, let's go keep going up this way. And over here. Yeah, I have to get some repairing agent back. Yeah, again, feel free to actually use healing items. If you're going through this area. Or any area for that matter that you haven't actually explored. Go ahead and go here and up the stairs. It's a little bit safer. Can I get you to? No, I can't. Yeah. Definitely, you're laying me down quite a bit, gradually. Yeah, the javelins are usually this inaccurate, but fortunately, it's starting to become inaccurate. Let's go ahead and go over here and grab this item. Buy parts 2, that we can probably sell. Now, as you can see, we pretty much did a good chunk of this area. There's still more area to go, and quite frankly, you're gonna run into more of those trapdoor spiders down there. I'm just gonna call those trapdoor spiders from now on. So anyways, let's go down here to more of the area. So anyways, let's go ahead and drop here. This area gets swarmed quite a bit pretty soon. We could keep going down this way, but we'll just go around here, grab some more items. Yeah, we're gonna get swarmed quite a bit pretty soon. Let's just take out these guys first. Let out the crowd a little bit. Yeah, sometimes I kind of don't like moving in this game. Or the move gets a little strange in this game. Let's keep going this way. Ignore these dust clouds. Ignore that enemy too. There's more of his friends over there. I'm out. And keep going this way. Yeah, just try and make your way this way. The enemy should be like right here, in case prep for a spider. Help with everything you got, by the way. If I bring these guys down, the better. Yeah, just literally throw everything you got them. These trapdoor spiders, that is. And the faster you bring those down, the better. These guys here. So anyways, let's go ahead and open this chest, grab the close combat humanoid outfit, and then keep moving. So yeah, again, what I did here was I basically skipped all the enemies, went down this corridor, and headed towards the trapdoor spider. Yeah, if you want to, feel free to actually review the footage a little bit to see where I went. Feel like where you need to go to fight that second trapdoor spider. And these guys, don't worry too much about. You can try to find them for green injection, but quite frankly, there's not much you can get from those guys, those sandworms. So yeah, let's go ahead, go up here, and get to that item over there. Yeah. Go ahead. Grab this. Type 20 DSG wagana. So this is a double-barreled shotgun. Yeah, not much else to say other than the fact that it does quite a bit of damage for a shotgun. Although granted, keep in mind it's a double-barreled shotgun, and reload on this is slow. I have a hard time saying barrel now. Don't know why. I don't really say barrel that much. Probably because I don't like the word barrel. Down this guy just think of it. Anyways, there was an item this way. Let's go ahead and grab it. Those sandworms you can just fly by. Got some smoke grenades. Oh yeah, I forgot. I think I was that guy. Sorry, that one made me lose my train of thought. Good thing he's dead. That's what he gets. But anywho. Yeah, I forgot to do this, but feel free to actually throw some smoke grenades as well when you're like right next to the the trapdoor spiders. I think smoke grenades will actually throw off the shots for a lot of the enemies, so should help a little bit. Probably should have done that a little bit earlier, but that's me. That's on me. So anyways, alright, be careful about going this way, because there's an enemy off to the right here. As you can see. I take your time with this one. Yeah, try to hug the wall, like, off to here as well, because this guy does friendly fire himself. But whatever you do, try not to get close to this guy, because this guy will one-shot you if he actually gets a shot off, and you happen to be in front of his gun. But, yeah. Let's keep moving. Alright, we can't, well, actually we can't reach that, but we're not gonna reach it just yet. Instead, we're gonna do something a bit daring. After already here. Alright, let me take care of this group of enemies first. We're not gonna grab anything in here just yet, by the way. Not just anything here, we're just gonna actually make a beeline for one of the shortcuts. So, yeah, go this way. Go this way as well. I'm not sure what I'm playing. I just keep going up this ramp. And up here. Right here is the shortcut. Just tag it and then we'll get back here. Right, there we go. Now we're back here. By the way, there's like another shortcut this way as well. I don't think I actually tagged it just yet. Oh, actually, I need to tag it. I could have gotten here anytime. Actually, you know what? I don't think I could have. Well, actually, no, there was no way I could have gone this way. Never mind. Disregard what I was thinking, even though I didn't really say too much. Yeah, I was expecting this to be like a second shortcut, but no, it's more of a shortcut for this area. The real shortcut is like right here. Behind this wall. But yeah. Just make a beeline for that fairy ring shortcut, and yeah, you should be fine for most of this area. But anywho, go ahead and switch out gears for a little bit. Alright. I was gonna use rocket legs, or that rocket legs weren't too particularly good, but let's go ahead and give it a try anyways. So anyways, let's go ahead and grab this. Alright then. By the way, I should mention this as well, but there are or rather 4 trapdoor spiders in total in this area. We already took out 2, or taken out 2 of them. But there's like still 2 more we need to take out. One of them is like right next to the fairy ring shortcut. We're gonna go ahead and make work of him. And remember, whenever you encounter a trapdoor spider, just throw everything you got at it. Like everything. Go ahead. Get this. Alright. So the trapdoor spider should be like this way, next to the shortcut. See, this guy is that's pretty nice. But unfortunately, we can DPS them down pretty quickly once we get to them. So anyways, yeah, that should be like a good chunk of the trapdoor spiders taken care of in here. By the way, jump over here. Land on this ledge and keep going this way. There's an item over there. We'll get that later. Grab this for bionic parts 2 and keep going this way. Oh, we're spraying fire at each other. Yep. Grab this for some bionic parts, and go ahead and grab this for more bionic parts. Anyway, let's go on this way. Yeah, there's quite a bit of things in this area that we can get. Yeah, again, I'm gonna try to see if I can't get everything. If not, then, well, try to get on the second, around the next episode, and I'll probably tell you guys what we're getting, or rather I will tell you guys what we've messed. Anyway, let's go ahead and take care of this one. Right, get behind you and get you for the check. So yeah, the check. So the check is an assault rifle, but At the same time, it's kind of a weak assault rifle. The trade-off with the pshik is the bullets cause corrosion. Although granted, corrosion in this game is kind of not all that good. Against us, it's kind of bad, but against other enemies, it's kind of gimmicky, more or less. So yeah, it's kind of need to learn about or know about the pshik. It's kind of a gimmicky weapon. But anyway, let's go this way for some supplement. So anywho. Alright, let's go ahead, grab this fairy ring. Alright, get around. Alright then, so with those fire enemies taken care of, should be a-okay. Let's go ahead and snipe some of these guys a little bit. Oh. Get over here so we don't take damage. Alright, he's doing the same thing as well. Enemies tend to like run around quite a bit like this, where they're on low health. That makes it very annoying to deal with, but at the same time, if you ever encounter something like that, just back away a little bit. Go. Go this way. First, here's his friends later. Hard time hitting. So let's give you a missile. There we go. I'm gonna take some resources. Bionic parts 2. Not bionic ports 2. Go ahead, jump up here. Grab some of these items. Alright, parts 2. I might as well take care of you first. Alright, go up to that item. Go. I gotta be a little bit more liberal when it comes to taking out these enemies. Gungnir's, we already have these, but it's always nice to have a second gungnir. Always nice. Anyways, I don't think you're trying, are you? Nope, you're not. Alright. Go this way. Jump back up where he came. Ignore that enemy. We're better off not fighting him. We could definitely get that with our rocket ship. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Or battles, that is. Just ignore that enemy. Alright. Gotta screw up there, I thought we could make it. Alright, disregard what I was thinking. Also get blasted by those two shotgun spiders. Not really, don't do that. Alright, let's try that again. Sorry, I kind of misjudged that jump. Thought I could actually make it. That guy's gonna be stuck up there for a while. Alright, actually, you know what? You could probably cheese this. Oh yeah, just ignore that enemy. You know what? I forgot I could boost as well. If we're going up the ledge, feel free to actually just boost a little bit just to make way up the ledge. Just take care of that guy right now. Yeah, we're kind of over here, but I don't think we're going to be continuing on because one, there's enemy spiders here. And two, I'd rather show you guys the proper way to get up there because the proper way is probably the safer way. In fact, I might actually reset this area just to be on the safe side. This guy, I'm going to have to use the javelin on. Oh. May not get hit by that. Alright, let's see if I can't get around you. These guys, you don't want to get hit by the elites over there. These elites, yeah, if they hit you with that attack, you're just dead. Eat the friendly fire yourself. Just wherever you don't get hit by that attack. If you do, then you're basically just dead. Like, I feel like the only build that can actually tank that attack is tank tread builds, but the thing is, you can only like take one hit, and then after that, the next hit's gonna pretty much finish them off. So yeah, just flap here, grab these. These are the takamas. The takamas are Well, they're pretty good if you like close combat in general. They're kind of tanky, but at the same time, don't really have very good mobility, so you're gonna have a hard time just getting around in general. So anywho, yeah, they're trying to search me up there. Let's go over here for... I might have picked up that from over here already. Alright. Well, granted, there is one item that I picked up. Nope, I don't think there's an item here. Never mind. You're our scatterbrain right now. Yeah, I might have to actually, reset this area. Actually, never mind. What's this way? Writhing pest. Alright, let's go, this way. Watch out for the enemy on the left. Take care of him. Trying to get ambushed. Okay, there's an item up there, but we'll get that later. Also, there's another one of those elites off to the left. Actually, into view. This guy is going to get me killed. First guy down. And maybe well, yeah, I'll just leave that alone. Go over here. Actually, you know what? I can jump up there. If I can jump up here. Ready to go around. This is why, this is one of the reasons why you want rocket shoes. Or rather, rocket modules. Makes it easy to get around, more or less. So, anywho. I'm about to reset this area because yeah, this area is a bit infested right now. Little spider bots. So, anywho. Let's take care of you first. Alright, so this is the path I want to show you, but before we actually go that way, I'm going to need to basically reset this area. I don't know why I'm reloading. I'm really loading my gun like it's Call of Duty, which is actually kind of a bad thing because there's no spy hand in this game. Which for some of you might think it's bad, but in reality, well, it's balanced. That's the thing I think people tend to forget when it comes to games. They tend to forget that games are usually designed with balance in mind. Good games, at least. Oh, granted, this game does have some balancing issues here and there. That could be apparent right now, but it'll show up later. Anyways, let's keep going down this way. So over there is where we need to go, but before we do that, we have to go that way over there. Let me go ahead and clear this area out. Right there. Oh, and here's some green injection. Green injection basically increases your erosion capacity. That's just about it. Not too particularly useful, but it can come in handy in some situations. Anyways, that's where I need to go. Like right up there. Anyways, we have this for parts 1. But before we go up there, let's go ahead and go this way first. Unlock ourselves another shortcut. Alright. We're not quite done with this playtest yet. I'm gonna actually double back and try to get some more items because yeah, there are a lot of stuff we can pick up from the accumulation zone. Anyways, let's go this way. In fact, speaking of picking things up, let's go ahead and go this way. Up. That's one downside with rocket mobility modules. Then to jump a little bit too high, and there's not much you can do to control this. Grab this item for part 3. That's gonna be important later. Grab here for the Type 14 TCA. So, the Type 14 TCA is a pistol that's supposed to be able to pierce through barriers, but I haven't really seen the gun actually pierce through barriers before. I'm gonna have to test that out on my other save, but yeah. I think like some of these weapons don't exactly work the way they're intended to be, or they're intended to work. That is. Anywho. Go ahead and reload our javelin here. Let's go this way. And let's go here and let's actually change out the frame. Well, I change out the frame. Yeah, I think I should. Well, let's see what else we got here. Let's go ahead and I suppose. Yeah, let's go ahead and just go back to Calrogs. I don't think there's that much platforming we need to do right now. Well, granted, I might be eating my words pretty soon. Anyway, let's go ahead and go this way. Yeah, we're gonna be using Calrogs in quite a bit soon here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and take the shortcut back. And let this regen a little bit. Or, damn it, here, regen. However, I'm not gonna use like any of the other weapons here. Wait, no, now I think about it. Takama. Probably test this out later. Or use those soon. But anyways, yeah, we'll just stick with the Calrogs for now since these are a little bit more tankier. Plus, who doesn't like being a car? Like, come on, I'm basically a car right now. I will be going up there pretty soon. Once we get the items we need here. Here's these guys. Down like a normal person. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't fly up with wheel plague. Here view. Here view as well. Here that, and we should be safe. Alright then. I took quite a bit of hits there, but we should be good. Anyways, let's go ahead and go this way. Go. Good here. Alright, and this is the way where we need to go to get up top. So anywho, let's go this way. Take care of these enemies here. By the way, I should probably mention this as well, or definitely mention this as well, but those trapdoor spiders are going to respawn again. Nope. You. Your view as well. I'm going through quite a bit of my PP here, but again, this place is kind of tough, so it's kind of okay to just go ham. Sometimes that whip. Yeah, I don't know why, but the javelin's kind of letting me down right now. Actually, you know what? I don't think I can make this. Yep, I'm starting to eat my words a little bit. But that's okay, we'll double back for that later. If anything, the most important thing to do here is to take care of certain enemies. Also, when you hear that beep, make sure to back up a little bit. Yo. If anything, beep is bad. Alright, we're gonna have to fight no battle here. These enemies have like really good mobility. By good mobility, I mean like good handling on their legs here. Alright, go this way. I think the enemy should, yep, be right back here. And a little just hang around here for a little bit. Let's go ham on these guys, and that should be all the trapdoor spiders we need to worry about. Oh. You did a lot of damage somehow. Oh, because you have a friend over there. Well, well. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this off. Pop this off as well. Alright. Let's go over here. I think these should be, yep, avdras. So avdras, I don't have too much experience with these, but they're one of the frames I would call as heavy frames. You'll see in a bit why they're heavy frames. And by the way, yeah, watch out for these mines over here. Just get these out. So anywho, let's go ahead, go this way. Okay, a little bit in there. There we go. Much better. Here, view. Let's go up. Also, just gonna save time to pop one of these. Alright, watch out for the mines. Here's this guy. Grab this for bionic parts. And we're up top here. Very nice. Yeah, just try to ignore that one enemy over there. We'll get to him soon. Actually, now I think about it, I should probably just I think I should just double back because I'm trying to remember that there's a lot of platforming here. Unfortunately, our legs can't handle all them, but there is one thing we can do again. Now that we've taken care of that enemy. Let's go this way. Yeah, not much here, apart from this item, that is. Let's grab this decoy, pretty nice. That's gonna come in handy for something else later. And then there's that item. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually try to drop down here and go for that item. There are items that are gonna be a bit tricky to get. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, forgot the boost. That. Alright, let's go ahead, drop down here. Grab bionic parts 2, and we'll just go ahead and make our way somewhere else. Once we clear out this area. Not sure if he got it or I got it. That was close. Gotta be careful about getting hit by those orbs. Like I said, if you get hit by those orbs, you're basically done for. Also, I think this guy's stuck. It probably is. And he killed himself. Good. I'd already do that than me having to deal with him. So anyways, yeah, let's just go this way again. Because I'm going back and forth a lot. I'm actually making some pretty bad calls here. On what to use. If anything, there's as a forewarning, you're probably better off just using the vegetables we picked up in the last episode for this place. In fact, we're gonna try to use those pretty soon. Also, I'm actually switch out my gun here, my javelin. Just to speed things up a little. Let's go ahead and go this way. Gone the wrong way, I overheated. I'm making a lot of bad calls right now. And by bad calls, I mean like bad choices. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over here. Alright, let me go ahead and change out my frame. Alright, let's see here. Calrogs, let's just go back to this. And let me change out this weapon. This weapon is kind of letting me down as of now, so I'll just go ahead and switch to a different weapon. We'll run the pshik, but I don't want to run the pshik. Yeah, the pshik is kind of bad. Like, it does a bit more damage than our other weapon, but at the same time, yeah, I'd rather be using an arrowhead than pshik, solely because it does more damage. Let's go ahead and choose the battle rifle, aka the facade. That should be okay for this. Also, I think I'll just leave things as they are. I did picked up the takamas. Yeah, the hanger it has better resistances, but the DP is a bit low. However, the headset module does have very good melee proficiency. In fact, this is probably the highest you can get with a headset module. Now, let's see here. What else do we have? Well, we also have the thrusters, but thrusters are kind of just okay. We also have a shield overlay with this. By the way, the shield overlay from the Takamas does not work like the one from the Kuromitsuhas. The Kuromitsuhas, it kind of gives you like a longer shield overlay, but the Takamas, it gives you a wider shield overlay, but at the same time it only lasts for like 2 seconds, so yeah, it's not particularly good. Avdra, the leg modules, they tend to be pretty good, although granted they're kind of small and weak, so they're not entirely good. And then we have the avdras as well. The avdras, they tend to have like pretty good DP for leg modules, but the trade-off is they're kind of bad in mobility, more or less. You can feel free to use these if you want, but I kind of don't recommend it all that much. We do also have the avdra right here. It does have a little bit more BP, a little bit more thermal resistance as well, but the physical resistance there's a lot to be desired. Suffice to say. Granted, I'm not gonna go ahead and pick those up. But hey, yeah, there's not much else to talk about with these equipment sets. Not much else to talk about. If anything, they're, I don't know, ranging from they're really good to kind of okay. That's all you really need to know about them. And one thing I should probably mention about the avdras, you can, or rather, they do have like higher carrying capacity compared to like everything else you just picked up. So, yeah, if you need a little bit more carrying capacity, feel free to actually pick up the avdras. As I think about using heavier legs, they tend to be good in some things, like carrying capacity. Yep, take care of you. 3 shots. All right. Well, here's one thing you can do to get up here. You can actually just jump here and fly over. Like so. Real quick. There you go, taking care of you. I can actually make that. I can't make that. Go too high. Alright, let's go this way now. Sorry, this is all kind of jumbled. I think I'll probably just leave timestamps on like stuff I picked up. Once this goes up on YouTube, that is. So yeah, if you're running through this place, feel free to use rocket modules like Vedals. If you need to. Oh, granted, you could get away with Trapons or Powercons in this area. Like, now I think about it, there is one thing we have missed. Alright, I'm just gonna clear out this area first and then we'll just go back to that item. I totally forgot about it, and some of you in the comments are probably yelling at me about this. I do apologize. First. By the way, with the jump modules, be sure to, well, jump a lot with this. Surprised those didn't kill him. Anyway, okay, let's go ahead and grab this item first. Alright, part 4. Very nice, very nice. Go ahead and lower our sniper rifle here. Yeah, the sniper rifle is a little bit expensive. Let's go this way. Go. Go over here. Where I believe to be our Type 19 TSS Kanzashi. So this is the only spear weapon in this game. It has pretty good range, but the trade-off is, well, it's a melee weapon, essentially. So anyways, yeah, let's try to make our way back. Let's go this way first. Actually, hold on. Did I grab down like from inside of there? Sorry if I'm being like very scatterbrained right now. I'll probably just like put timestamps and let this up on YouTube. Most definitely. Yeah, they grab that item. Alright, there's snipers around here, but nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. I already took out like 2 of the 3 snipers that can't spawn here. Go this way. Alright. Not much here because we already picked up the item that's supposed to be here. Okay, let's go ahead and just jump down. Oh, forgot about you. Should be, yep, there you are. So now we can go this way. Alright, these mines, they'll just blow these up. Supposed to destroy us, but luckily we can see the mines very clearly. And there was nothing here, except for that enemy. Alright, let's go ahead and go this way first. Got you. See, the battalion is kind of doing work for us, more or less. Alright, let's go ahead and jump up here. This guy, and go for this item. Throwing knives. Good old throwing knives. Alright. This might be a bit of a risky move. If anything, I probably should have just grabbed that item. Well, I had these rocket legs on last time. Go. Go over here. Got this. Hey, look, it's over here. By the way, the area like off to the left, that's gonna be important for later. We'll try to get there as soon as we can. Come here. Yep. Bye. Actually, no, we're not gonna drop down there just yet. If anything, we kind of want to go this way. There is items here, or some items here that we could grab. But now I think about it, remember how we were actually fighting those elite enemies that fired the electro balls at us? There is one coming up pretty soon. All right, well, him out of the way. Alright. Might see a chest over there and think, oh, I should probably get that. Don't try to get it. Because there's this guy over here. But you'll have to take him out like the old-fashioned way. you can't really, or we don't really risk getting behind them because, quite frankly, yeah, those guys will definitely one-shot you. Go ahead and grab ourselves the S2C1 trio. This is basically an automatic assault rifle, or rather, an automatic beam rifle. Pretty nice to have. In fact, I might equip this later. It's better than our, that's better than our scimitar, but if I have to say it's an assault beam rifle. Why not pick it up? Why not pick it up at all? But anywho. Alright then. So, we're gonna have to drop down there. Yeah, that's where you need to go. I could probably just take it down from here. Yeah, probably could. Okay, you're already pointing at me, but that's okay. I'll deal with you. Alright, yeah. Again, apologies for like missing this weapon. Also, don't let those orbs hit you. By the way, these orbs do home on you a little bit, so yeah, if you're close to them, try to jump away from them. If you can. It's actually starting to get a little bit spooky. Like, you know what? I can just take you up from a different angle. Try doing that. Try finding you from a different angle. Up. Yeah, just don't let those orbs hit you. Again, they do a lot of damage. You actually get a weapon that's kind of similar to this enemy's weapon, but unfortunately the weapon itself is kind of, well, I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's not as impressive as this guy's weapon. You're gonna have a bit of a hard time trying to one-shot things. That's all I'm gonna say. So anyways. Alright. Up here for some palladium seeds, and that's all we need to get. That's why I missed that one palladium seed. So again, yeah, if you're following along, I kind of took out this elite enemy, went here, basically hooked this way and jumped up. aka hook to right. So anywho, I think that should be all the items that we can get. Hopefully. If I'm missing something, I do apologize. So anyway, let's go this way. And we're not replenish. No, let's go ahead and replenish. Yeah. So yeah, again, if I end up missing an item, I actually might go back for it in the next episode. Okay, if there are any other items that you think I might have missed, do feel free to let me know in the comment section. Again, this isn't a 100% walkthrough, it's more of a, well, it's more of a comprehensive guide just to help new players and the like get through this game. Actually, you know what, hold on. I want to be careful about this. How much time do we have? Alright. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if I can take on the boss for this area. Yeah, the boss for this area, he's a bit tough, but I think we should be able to take him down pretty easily. Let's see here. Come on, the Calrogs. Let's look at the Calrogs. Actually, I'll just go for even. I sure don't want to stick with the facade. It could play it pretty safe and run the trio. But granted, you know what? We're on the scimitars. And yeah, I think oh, this should be good. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and try to fight the boss for this area. Yeah, this boss is a little bit tougher than the one in the Great Forest. But it shouldn't be anything too difficult for you to handle. I forgot the I think I might have accidentally I haven't self-selected on the quest. I apologize for that. I just realized, why did I have the facade out? Then I realized because I wasn't on the right weapon. Yeah, the basalt would be a good weapon for this fight, but I don't know. I'd rather play this one a little bit more safer. Anyways, yeah, this should be fine. All right, let's go ahead and make our way back. Yeah, we'll be running the Coward now because, well, the Coward's probably the safest piece of equipment you can use for this fight. Also because this enemy likes to use thermal attacks. Not to mention, you are going to be getting a bit more health with this, so that's going to be handy dandy. Anyways, let's go ahead and go way over there. Slowly make our way there. Alright, go up here. There's like one more item we can pick up. Just one more item, and I think to myself, I have to go to one place. Also, by the way, here is Hati. This is the person I was talking about in the last episode. Yeah, make sure to talk to Hati first before you fight the Great Forest boss. Well, actually, you know what? I think I thought, no, don't fight the Great Forest boss just yet. Just talk to Hati and we'll deal with it in the next next episode. But anyways.
また会えるとは。お互い気をつけよう。この仮装は異形どもでいっぱいだ。そうだ。これを受け取ってくれ。この前のお礼だよ。
Writhing pests.
聖典に記された根の国がこの仮想だとする説は否定されて久しい。この地に跋扈する異形のことなど聖典には一行も書かれていないからね。だから僕は考えたんだ。ホドには仮想の舌があるんじゃないかって。たどり着いた根の国で君に出会った。すべては主の導きだろう。一つ約束しないか。必ず生きて帰るって。君には無事でいてほしいんだ。どうか気をつけて。アウラン。どうか気をつけて。アウラン。
Alright. You stay safe too, Hati. So yeah, I think Hati will now actually go off and teleport to the Great Forest now. So anyways. LBH-091. This is a fun weapon to use. I'll probably show it off after the boss fight. Anyway, let's go ahead and fight the boss. Get to the boss. Oh. Got a lag there. Let's see here. Alright, I'm just gonna play this a little bit safer. Just for the heck of it. But, well, I should have, yes I do. Yeah, I'm just gonna have these nearby just in case. But, I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually need them or not. But anyway, let's go ahead and fight the boss. Alright. First things first, try to get close to the boss as can. Alright, what that one? I tried to side trick a little bit, just to make him confused a little bit. And try to stay behind him if you can. Also, be careful with this boss, he will actually try to throw mines at you, like so. Yeah, try not to get hit by those mines. He's now going to try to cloak. And we got him down to a quarter health, that's actually pretty good. Drops. Yeah, sometimes you'll see him actually move around. Okay, there he goes. I think he went over there. By the way, another way to tell if the difference between the decoys and the actual boss is actually pay close attention to the decoys. If they're like up in the air when they spawn in, that's the fake ones. There he is. It's all like huffs of smoke right over there. That's our way you can tell whether or not you're dealing with the right one or not. You see like how he smokes. He's went out pretty quickly, so yeah. I think my fears are a little bit unwarranted here. And he's dead. Pretty easy boss, pretty easy boss. Just kind of pay attention for like some of the cues he leaves behind when he throws out his smoke screens. Like again, if you see the boss kind of hop around, that's the decoys. And also pay attention to like little hints here and there. Like sometimes you'll see him already cloaked and like moving off to the side. That should give you like a general idea of, like where he goes. And on top of that, if you see like little puffs of dust getting kicked up a little bit, pay attention to those because that would be the boss walking around cloaked. So yeah, those are little hints and tips you can use to figure out how to fight this boss. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, that boss pretty easy to deal with, not too difficult. Like again, as I've already stated, and I can't really stress this enough. Yeah, if you see his the boss jumping up a bit when they like spawn in, those are decoys. And okay, I left. About to say hot. About to be a little bit surprised with the Hati sticking around. Alright, we have a little bit more time. We can actually kind of do this. Let me just go this way. So the key we picked up from the boss, that's supposed to lead to the door, like, way yonder up there. That up there is supposed to lead you to the Forbidden Domain. I don't recommend going to the Forbidden Domain right now, because quite frankly, the Forbidden Domain is quite the difficulty spike compared to this place. Quite the difficulty spike. Like, basically, imagine the poison swamp, but you got enemies that throw boulders at you. But the boulders explode, and they explode into tiny little mines that, if you imagine touch one of them, will instantly kill you. Because they all go off. That's basically the Forbidden Domain in a nutshell. So yeah, don't go there just yet. Don't go there just yet. They will just ignore that place for now. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's change our frames. I'll go back to the rocket modules because yeah, there is something I think I might have forgotten. We'll check it pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and equip the vitals again. Alright, I have the takamas here. Well, I could show this off, but I don't know. This is what you like when you have the takamas on. By the way, yeah, you look like a real samurai now. But anywho, let me go ahead and swap this out. Perdil BH091. The kanzashi, it's kinda good, but again, it's something I don't really recommend using. It does pretty good physical damage, but its overall damage is kinda weak compared to the LBH. At least some first glance. We'll stick with. Well, we'll have to use this for you actually. Alright, I guess you're gonna put the set module away. Is there anything? Yeah, this is still superior. I would use the avdras, but the avdras are kind of heavy. Bet they kind of want to use it with the actual set over here. Okay, how good? Yeah, the thermal resistance is pretty decent on this one. That's not something I would use too much, but anywho. Let's go ahead and have some fun, shall we, after we defeated the boss. So, the LBH 091. So, unlike other melee weapons, this one you can charge. And, yeah. Careful with this weapon, too, because this thing eats up a lot of EP. But yeah, as you can see, you got to charge this weapon and swing. It's actually a pretty easy to use weapon in that regard, because, well, it just makes it easier to just, I don't know, get closer to your opponent and get a good swing in. Without having to worry about accidentally whiffing your attacks. Anywho, go ahead and deal with you. See how far this reaches. And kind of okay. Let's just finish off with missiles. There we go. Now let's jump over. It might be close. Or far away. Let's go over here where it's a little safe. Oh, okay, here we go. gotta get over here so I can shoot you. Yeah, unfortunately, this assault rifle is a little bit inaccurate, but it kind of works out a little bit. Alright, this guy might be a little tricky. By the way, with the rocket modules, be careful about trying to jump while moving up like little inclines like this, because it is possible to get stuck with the rocket modules while trying to jump. A little bit possible, but not the end of the world. Well, actually, no, it could be the end of the world, but yeah. Don't worry about it. Alright, should be in here. Let's go ahead and yeah, they do a lot. Probably because this isn't a very upgraded LBH. Not to mention, a lot of these enemies here have a lot of DP, so yeah, they're kind of difficult to kill. In that regards. Alright, nothing to worry about up there. Alright, I think we managed to basically just clear out the, what am I call it? But yeah, the accumulation zone. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, give yourself a hand of applause because, yeah, we just cleared out the accumulation zone. More or less. There's some more items like past the gate next to the boss, but I'll let you guys go ahead and pick that up. I'll pick those up later once we come back to the accumulation zone. For now, I think we're going to go ahead and back to the tree here and call it quits. And here's the tree. So anyways, yeah, that's going to be it for the accumulation zone. Again, if I end up missing any items and end up finding them again, I'll let you guys know first thing next episode. But yeah, I think after this, we'll just go back to the Great Forest and start going off over there to fight the boss. And yeah, after that, I think we'll just press on a little bit further. Just grab some goodies over there. But for now, I think it's time for us to call it quits. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more. And feel free to leave a comment in the comment sections if you have any questions or concerns. So yeah, that's going to be it. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Goodbye.